Yeah, how good does it look? And with the Super Netball season about to get underway, we're joined by Swifts superstar Helen Housby. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Should I say Helen Housby MBE? Since you've been on, you've got that gone. Congratulations.
Thank you. I haven't actually collected it yet, but I've got it in my bio on my Instagram. So, but I haven't actually been and met the king yet. But yeah, I'll get it done.
Yeah, you will. Because do you know that you're allowed to get married in St Paul's Cathedral now?
Is that right?
Yeah, that's one of the perks.
Do you have to pay for it? Or? I don't know if that'll be expensive.
It comes rent-free. How are you feeling? We see the images of what's going to happen, and it happens this weekend. 8 titles, I think, the Swifts have won in the journey. How are you feeling about this season?
Yeah, excited. I think it's actually 7 and we're going for the 8th.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on it, but very excited. Yeah, it seems like the longest pre-season ever, but yeah, to get the first game done, yeah, it'll be a relief, I think.
Helen, can I ask you, are you playing for the Ashes? Everyone else is.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's always nice, the England-Australia rivalry and all of that, but yeah, I'm competitive in anything, so yeah.
Helen, you just said that the Swifts have won 7 titles. Last year wasn't the best season for the girls. What were some of the biggest obstacles that you guys faced?
Yeah, look, last season was definitely a season to forget. We didn't play that well on the court, but we had some kind of off-court things going on that definitely disrupted the team. It was personally something I've never experienced before in the professional setup, so it was hard to navigate, and I don't think there wasn't any rule book or coaching that you could do to kind of prepare you for it. So yeah, it was really difficult. I think, to be honest, we came out of it quite well and we're bonded as a team more than ever. But yeah, it definitely was a season to forget on the court. It showed us how to play with grit, determination. I think that last game against the Giants, I think it was a playoff to see who was going to be bottom of the ladder. So yeah, to get through that game and get the win was really special. And I think it taught us a lot of resilience.
And you have recruited well, including, of course, superstar Grace Nowicki from New Zealand. How's that travelling?
Yeah, we've recruited very well. Yeah, Grace is an absolute weapon. You can see on the imagery here. She dominates for New Zealand. And yeah, she's come into this environment like a breath of fresh air. For me, she's a bit of a dream to play with because I know exactly where she's going to be. She's a strong target, and then I can, you know, make my moves off of her. But yeah, and also for the super shot, I mean, she's a great rebounder, so yeah. I'm going to be putting them up and knowing that she can grab them for me. But yeah, she's an amazing girl.
Loves her music, I saw it.
Yeah, she does.
Went to the Lane Festival in Sydney.
Yeah, she does. Loves her music, loves her fashion. She's brought some good vibes to the team.
I read something where she always wears, you know, the headphones when she's warming up and all that sort of stuff, and she gets the wrong tune, it gets a rhythm out when she's shooting. Have you heard that?
I haven't heard her say that,
yeah,
no.
I've heard her say that.
She always has the headphones on, yeah. She likes to get in the zone. To be honest, I don't think she likes the music choices of Sophie Fawns, I'll say. There's always a bit too much Taylor Swift for her. So we'll be in the, yeah.
So she'll be choosing in the boom box in the change room?
Yeah, I'm the same, yeah. So she'll have the headphones on in the car or in the bus on the way to the game. But yeah, I didn't know that it would put her off her shot.
Well, she said that. She said if it's too hip-hop, it sort of gets a rhythm out.
Oh, well, maybe she needs to get like a proper playlist to have.
Apparently, she's going to change it.
Helen, speaking of loving music, there was a time when you burst into song, and I think it was 60 million hits on social media mid-match when you decided to sing along with your favourite song. Talk us through this.
Yeah, it did. It went viral on TikTok. To be fair, it wasn't as play was going on. It was before the whistle. So there's nothing happening now. The song was just blaring in the arena.
Oh, don't ruin it for us.
So I was standing, and then you see the moment the whistle goes because I shoot forward. So
looks steely-eyed focus suddenly.
Yeah. So yeah, it did go viral. I didn't know the cameras were going. I've had a lot of people saying like, was there music going in the arena? I was like, do you think I'm a psycho? Like, of course there was, but yeah, it went viral. Yeah, we won the game, so it doesn't matter really. So,
and tell us about the shot. Sorry, Kens. When you famously sunk Australia in the 2018 Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast, and it was said that shot, the winning shot, prompted 100,000 extra signings in England for netball.
Yeah.
Like, the sport went wild. Tell us about this.
Yeah, it did. I mean, to be honest, that's one of the proudest moments of my career. I think, you know, England had never been in a final before, let alone win it. And to do it in, you know, Australia's backyard was super, super special. You know, everyone kind of talks about the shot, and it was probably one of the worst ones. It kind of just trickles in. And yeah, I like to kind of pay attention to the 60 minutes that came before that because it was difficult to do what we did. And if anything, I just got the honour of finishing it off. off. And yeah, we've practiced that shot 1,000 times in training, so it was nice for it to go in. And then, yeah, what happened afterwards was pretty fairy tale-like, yeah.
What about the super shot? So it's starting to go global, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's came into the UK league and it's came into the New Zealand league as well. It's followed Australia, yeah.
You've got 3 new players. You've tested out the combinations in the pre-season. How's it looking?
It's looking great. I mean, Grace, obviously, we've spoke about, is a weapon, but we've also recruited Shani Lambden from Victoria, who's one of the fittest people I've ever met. She runs like a racehorse. Like, she is so quick in training. She's obviously a beast in the gym, and yeah, I think she's going to add a lot to our defence. And then we've also got Verity Simmons, who's came over from the West Coast. She's won a premiership with them. She did a year with the AFLW. Super strong, quick feet, quick hands. She's the oldest in her team. She'll hate me for saying that, but she doesn't look it. She seems like a 16-year-old with the energy that she's got. So, yeah, I think we've recruited very strongly.
Is it a non-contact sport?
I think they
it doesn't
actually
look like that to me.
Oh, it's never. I mean, I've got bruises all over me from training.
Brutal.
It's brutal, but I think it's actually semi-contact. That's how they've classified it these days. Yeah.
Yeah, it's semi-contact.
But it's such a small court, like, and there's always going to be collisions and head knocks and everything.
I can imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm worried about your cat. Have we got there? What's the saying?
Bless him, Roger. So yeah, that's Roger. I adopted him from the RSPCA. I don't even know what that was. Random.
He looks lost there.
He was
superstar.
He loves going on the balcony and
walking on his hind legs.
Yeah, that's him with catnip. But yeah, he's the love of my life. I'm a big animal lover, and yeah, just having him in Sydney has been a game changer for me. I come from a background of a lot of animals, and I used to live on a farm back in...
Well, you studied zoology, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So I wasn't able... Oh, God, that's him at Halloween. I wasn't able to get a pet just because of, you know, rentals, and I was always going back to England to play. But, yeah, kind of being able to be in a position to get him was super special, and off that I kind of became an ambassador with the RSPCA. So yeah, that's been really cool.
What about famous people you meet or get in contact with? Was it true the great David Beckham from Manchester, the King of Manchester, reached out after you scored that winning goal?
It is true, yeah. He commented on my Instagram. It was after we'd won, and we were on the way to the beach up in the Gold Coast, and we were going to do the breakfast shows back in England, so we were on the way to the beach in the minibus, and I saw it pop up on my phone. Obviously, everyone's drinking champagne and getting a bit loose, but yeah, I saw the notification come up on my phone, and I thought it was spam. Like, I was like, there's no way, this is David Beckham, and then I opened it up, and it had the blue tick, and I started crying. I was a couple of champagnes deep, but he was my idol. You know, I was a big Man United fan, obviously a big England soccer fan, so yeah, he was my idol, and yeah, it kind of did go global in that moment, so that was pretty cool.
It's brilliant. That's well deserved. I'm sure you're doing the same to fans of yours all around the world as well. Helen, thank you for jumping in once again. It's great. Good luck for the season. Super Netball season does start on Saturday. You can watch every game live and exclusive on Fox Sports and Kayo. First up is the grand final rematch between the Thunderbirds and Vixens. Then you've got the Mavericks and Lightning. Then on Sunday, it's the Giants taking on the Firebirds before Helen Swifts face the Fever in Perth. I should also point, fans can get tickets for the Swifts home game. Go to the home game. They're great. I have the season against the Mavericks, I think, on Saturday, the 12th of April at Ken Rosewall Arena. Thank you so much. Stick around. Champ of the Week is next.